Hey everybody, Rodman here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi, Birth of a Hive. Recap the rules and goals are here, if you need to read them. And here we are. We have just turned in Bugmaster, the super hero, or super villain in this case, Bugmaster. Here he is, just sort of sitting in his little cage. We turned in Bugmaster so that we are allied with the Shek. This was, of course, my plan. As you can see, the Shek's territory has been dramatically expanding due to my war with the Holy Fuzzy Wuzzies, as I like to call them. What I'm planning on doing is, what I should do, we have a lot of repair requirements. Queen is going to get those repaired. What I want to do is just take a moment to appreciate how far we've come from the start. This army, not ragtag anymore, but able to bag big, evil Bugmaster. Actually, it wasn't that hard of a fight due to the attack slots 3. I sort of suspected that would be the case. Attack slots dramatically changed the way the game works and made Bugmaster fight super, super easy. Before I leave AdMag here, I want to poke around, see if there's anything for me to buy. People are going to honor me, yada, yada, yada. I do still need rice. Unfortunately, these guys don't really sell it. I could go to the Nomads on my way home. Maybe I'll try that. We also might want to buy some armor. Which reminds me, I do need to keep my armor caravan moving, because they're probably not moving right now. No, alright, nothing there. Let's poke into the Shinobis. Here they are. See if there's any backpacks. Ooh, the trader's right out front. That's rare that happens. Yeah, there's some regular thieves' backpacks that I might as well snatch up. And that's about it. If maybe there's rice in the hub. I'll head over to the hub first. Alright, Mr. Caravaneers. You guys, yep, totally are stopped, as I suspected. We'll get you moving. Move orders don't carry over from saves and loads. Bunch of skeletons versus a iron spider. Skeletons win. Alright, Dakatist, how are you doing? Maybe... Whoa, that was weird. Not refreshed yet. But our wind project has definitely helped out keeping the city here more powered. Obviously, it's not powered enough right now. I need to add more solar. I have no idea why I've made this a personal project of mine. Like... You'd think the tech hunters could power their own cities, but you'd be wrong. They can't. It's kind of sad. So I'm cranking out 55 of their 105 wind. I'm cranking out half of their current wind output. And I'm storing every single... Yeah, they don't even have batteries, so I'm storing every single... bit of power myself. Just goes to show how important Dakatist's job is, keeping the lights on and whatnot. What else? There was also the need to check in on our armor crafters and weapon crafters. So Oboro, make it bolt regulars still. We probably have a lot of them. We've got the Eagle Cross put away. Why do we put it away over there? Alright, yeah, we have 26 bolt regulars. So I think what I'm going to have him do is get back to ranger crafting, which means after that bolt's done, I'll switch it over. Crab, you are... Moral Oral, you need a backpack, don't you? Do I have that written down, that you don't have a backpack? I do. Well, look at that. I did my homework. For once. Alright, Moral Oral's backpack is all set. It's not a combat backpack, but it's good enough. Hauling the water tank. So when there's nothing to haul on the water tank, we will run and sit over here. Caravan's being targeted, but not attacked yet. I'll keep an eye on that. Alright, Mr. Moral Oral, I was going to use you as a mule to move some weapons. All the edge ones that I no longer need. Oh, that's an edge 2. No, that's an edge 2 as well. Crap, you're doing a pretty good job. Not gonna lie. That's a particularly high portion of edge 1s to edge 2s. The only issue with using someone that does not have a stacking backpack is a whole lot of right clicks went. Oh, wow. Nah, maybe we move them all. The Oddity Madman's Club. What about armor? So we're going to keep some of the specialist armor because, of course, we have a bunch of new naked people in the swords here running around. They're still building up their athletics. I don't think I'm going to take them off of that until their athletics is around 28 miles an hour. But Kenshi, it looks like you've been really putting in a lot of good work for fabrics. We have hundreds now. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to accelerate time and fall around Carpo. I guess 26 miles an hour might be acceptable. Alright, so Carpo is on the hunt for rice. That's the only crop that we really haven't been able to do anything with yet because no one around the northwest sells it. The hivers don't sell it. But the closer you get to the swamp here, is the more likely that they're going to sell rice because that's where it grows. There is a concept of, supply and demand a little bit. Not a strong one, albeit not a strong one, but there is one. Or some Hunger Bandits going to pick a fight with me. That'd be really funny. So I think I've checked inside the hub before. But we might also be able to go to the Shinobi Thieves and see what kind of backpacks they have for sale. What faction base is this? Oh, it's a Shek city now? I did not know the Shek were going to do that. That's part of Reactive World. Normally the Shek don't take over this area ever. But I guess Reactive World has set them up to do that. Yes, I do have a foreign blade that I need to give to someone. I haven't really decided whom that someone is yet, which is why I haven't done it. So I ammoed up here, but that's about it. Let's head over to the Thieves Tower. That's the Surgeon. Caravan being targeted again. It's probably just Iron Spiders. But let's make sure that they are not sitting. Oh, they got split up. They're still moving, but they got split up. I'll take a gander at that in a minute here. Just one thing at a time. Alright, where's the guy? There you are. Yep, they did. So who needs this? Troller Sauce needs it. And that's probably all I'm buying. Well, I guess I could buy... I don't even really need the other regular Thieves backpacks. We're pretty... I'll buy it anyway. Just in case. Alright. Everybody's following Carpo. Carpo, you are going to try to head and buy some rice somewhere. Queen, what are you doing? Queen 1 upstairs for some reason. The life of a weird queen. So the new guys we've added, let's see, we've got Flathead, who's going to be our executioner, Amradot, who's set up for anything, and Jar, who's set up for anything, Raptor, who's going to be a caravan archer, and Illamite, who's just a combat medic. If you're curious about their jobs to be. So Troller, you just got a backpack. I'll mark you down as having the correct size backpack. And then I also have this foreign blade. I guess, Troller Sauce, I'm going to give it to you. You won't know how to use it initially, but... Did we just... Yeah, we just dumped that nugget out on the ground. No, I'm going to have Frenchie grab it. Alright, so Troll, I can now mark you down as having a Meto weapon. And I could probably also remove your secondary. So I'm going to head that to Red Rain. Because the Foreign Blade is a one-hander. And you don't really need a offhand when you already have a one-hand. So Frenchie. This is a city added by mods. This is not a standard city. If you're curious, this is like a headhunters. They're all Adventurers Guild headhunters. I just don't know what they have to trade. They have some fish. We're a little low on food, so I'm going to stock up. Oh, it stacks. Interesting. We're also low on ammo. I know we have a ton at home, but I'm not home right now. And nothing else. It's possible that I'm... Oh, it's just their barracks. Okay, so we're not going to get anything out of this city either. Following Carpo. Carpo, you're going to bring us to a way station. I'd like to try to buy it before I go all the way into... Whoa! Alright, a bridge that is not there. I just tried to fix broken mesh data, and clearly this zone is all sorts of broken. Yeah, I'd like not to have to go into the swamp, because it could be annoying to romp around there. It's not exactly fast going. Looks like my caravan is all set. Now they're carrying arms and armor. Oh, they're getting very hungry too. They're carrying arms and armor for our assassin and the like. Frenchie, you're the slowest now. You are. You are very, very encumbered. Alright, we're going to have Ray carry Red Rain. No, that drops him to 23. Queen? 25? Okay. Everybody fell. Queen then. I might also be able to hit up a Holy Nation settlement and just steal from them. Steal the rice. Because I only need like 2 rice to kick off my tech research. Check farming. Yeah. Literally 2 rice. You'd think in the last 154 days I'd happen upon... I'm sure I've happened upon 2 rice. It's just... I never had the foresight to buy it. Mostly because we can't grow it where we live. So there was no need for it until we got hydroponics. But hydroponics required an AI core. And I wasn't about to dump AI cores into hydroponics over robotics and other more important, you know, edge weapon crafting, etc. Dear, oh my, they don't have it either. Okay. I'll check with the bar, but my guess is I'm heading to the swamp. Now, I think the nomads that I live near might have it, but I'd hate for them not to, and then have to come all the way back. So the settled nomads here, but what I meant is the settled nomads way up here might have rice. I just don't know. Off the top of my head, I just don't know. So Troller Sauce, now that you have a saber, your saber skills are probably atrociously bad. Yeah, 3 instead of 45. So he's going to be really, really, really bad with that saber for a long time. But he'll get used to it. It is the foreign sabers are the highest defensive bonus for a weapon in the game, if I recall correctly. Hey, maybe this what do you got going on? Bunch of pack beasts? Nah. Oh, we have a wild bull here. A pup. Yep. I'll buy that. Don't have a name for you, but welcome. Wild bulls are better than, basically, wild animals are better for combat. So, when given the choice, buy wild. Okay. Oh, caravan's actually being attacked. Alright, Honey took a little bit of a hit to the chest, but really not anything all that serious, thanks to armor. Honey's the one that's, like, decked right now, isn't he? Yeah, masterwork grade. I know, Asgolo, I'm sorry, I'm not feeding you. It's my fault. We'll get you food. Alright, so this bull's being carried. Frenchie, you're awfully slow. Let's head over to the settled nomads. So the eventual goal is to get 2 of every animal that, you know, organic. We've got now, if you take a look, we've got 2 bulls, 2 crabs, 2 goats. Those are the ones that you can buy without mods. You could also buy Garu without mods. And maybe that's about it. So all the other animals we're going to have to hunt for. I might change that goal just because, honestly, it other than maybe the Leviathans, it's not that interesting of a goal. And taking down 2 Leviathans wouldn't really be that hard depending on how much range I use. Alright, so we loaded the zone. Cactus farm's getting built. Good. Soon Phoenix is going to be managing those. Alright, so this is a nomad shop. Am I trespassing? Maybe. Goats, wild bulls. Oh, so they have some pup Garu. 2 of them. So I'm going to buy both. I don't have names for them. So yes, my squad here is obviously over the 20 cap. That I know. So Droiden, pick up this Garu, and Ray, pick up that one. Frenchie, put him down. Rage. Pick him up. So I'm also going to need to be on the shop for backpacks. Who's slowest here? I think Queen is still slowest. Follow the Queen, and we'll head to Shark. I didn't want to have to, but I think that's probably our best bet. Taking a look at the hands here. Where's Phoenix? There he is. So a lot of the barn farm is getting built. I'm going to take Phoenix off of engineering and put him on farming. Who's looking at us? Oh, you silly little bandits. Look at how many there are. That is a huge bandit party. That'd be very frightening if I wasn't, you know, like, not gonna... Yeah, let's dust these boys. You picked the wrong fight. They're hitting me for like 0s and 1s. Look at you with your binary attacks. 1 0 0 1 0 0 1. My hits 50 60 50 60. Yo, you were starving bandits, now you're dying bandits. You think you made a mistake? This is where if I was thinking about it, I would have a record scratch. Alright, so damage that I sustained. Droiden took 15 or so. Basically, I didn't take damage. like at all. So stupid. I mean, I know they're programmed to, like, pick fights or whatever, no matter what. Who fell way behind? Acid did. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? You're, like, taking on a group of dust bandits on your own. Alright, well, he's moving 1 mile an hour faster than Queen, so he'll catch up just eventually. If Builders is sitting around, it means we're home. Yes, it does. Alright, Osgolo, first thing I'm going to have you do is head up to the farm and eat your fill. I'm also going to have some keepers pay you a visit, because you've got armor that they want. Talon and Seiko, and maybe even Silvershade. Alright, so this is Talon. Talon, you're going to go with the sleeveless dust coat, or I'm going to put you in the masterwork dust coat, because you don't need crossbow or stealth bonuses, and that has some pretty good coverage for a martial artist. So your pants and your dust coat are about as good as they're going to get. Your chest could get a little bit better. So armor and pants are masterwork. Head sucks, and shirt could be a little bit better. Okay. And then you could go sit down. Seiko. I'm going to go, because this has a stealth 30%. So the assassin rags are less stealthy than the ninja rags, but I don't think I'm going to find a masterwork ninja rags anytime soon. So we're just not going to worry about that. So your shirt is masterwork, but you're still lagging pretty far behind. So we'll mark your armor as done. It's not perfect. I wish I could do ninja rags. Maybe I'll just make a little exception and have you crafted at some point. No, I'm not there yet. So another tip I received 2 tips from you. So one is from Etu, saying that if I still have the fishing mod enabled, I might want to fish for supplementary food. So we'll see what kind of yield we're getting from this farm here. And if it's not enough, I will do a supplementary fishing. And then George mentioned that because I have this gate here, they're always going to come to the gate to try to attack me. So I'm going to break down that gate and only really use it when we have the need of adding foggers to the hive, because otherwise it's a little disruptive to have every raid swim out, and it's annoying. All right, following Queen. Whoa, we're here in Rot. I love how they're closed for the night, but on paper, the swamp looks to be a good place to live, and in reality, it like sucks. Oh, so they do have rice fields here, but it's not yielding crop at the moment, or it's growing, and I can't loot it. All right, well we'll just stay put for the night, unless I can find someone to trade with me. No. Not really. Part of me feels like I should just not wait. I mean, what are the hounds gonna do? They get mad I'm stealing some rice. I kill them all. They're sort of thugs to begin with. They act as the police but they're not. They're basically everyone in the swamp are pretty much common thugs. So they have some rice wheat here. They caught me. It was just rice, sir. Alright, well, I feel bad about that. But I didn't want to sit here for 6 hours. Come on. There we go. 2 rice. I'll even first aid you, Swift. See? I'm not just the bad guy. Why can't I... Oh, yeah. There we go. What's my, Oh, was there a... Oh, no, it's still growing. I don't even think that the town cares that I did that. Alright, follow the queen. And the queen, you're going to return home so I can research what rice is. Because if I look at my factions for hounds, yeah, they don't care at all that I mugged one of their shopkeepers. That's funny. Alright, Phoenix, I don't think you're the best farmer. What are you doing? Alright, when you are done with those tasks, go sit down. Helps to load the building. There we go. I think what I need to do is prioritize his water well. That's kind of the problem. So we've got a sleeveless dust coat for someone. That was... I suppose I could give that to our raptor here. So raptor, break from the group for just a second. Grab this dust coat. And grab a special helmet. Okie dokie. Raptor is eventually going to be a crossbow person, so... armor I can mark off as finished, and helmet I can mark off as decent. Not the best quality, it's not masterwork, but it's close. Angel, how's our food supplies? Oh, it's supplementing. Alright, let's check back on the swarm here. We're getting targeted, but it's probably just blood spiders. Oh, but Muhammad, really far behind. He never left rot. Come on, dude. So another thing I'm going to need to do is be on the lookout for 3 backpacks, 2 Garu, and a bull. Follow your queen. I suppose I can hit up every city between me and home for said backpack. It's a new day. That means I can check in on Dakatist. See his progress in the World's End. Also, maybe have Dakatist poke around for backpacks as well. Because oh, there we go. Because I swing by here often and it wouldn't hurt. Let's have you engineer after you loom. This is a nice little inn you got here. Oh, we're being attacked. By whom? By a bunch of hunger bandits again. Do you guys never learn? You're like flies to me. But not flies I can't swat. You're actually ridiculously easy to swat. There's not even enough power to Yeesh. Not even enough power to loom right now. The rest of the city is using up the power that I'm generating. Rude. They don't even pay me for it. Uh-oh. Cashian just got babblered in my base. What? Alright, Jar, Flathead, Ilmite, Armidoc, and Cash, just get on out of there. There's people that actually can fight that are around. Silvershade, thank you. Pick this little guy up. And Silver, you're gonna bring him over to where the guards are. My guess is because I don't have the wall completed, we have them walking through. That's almost certainly the case. So, Jay, I'm going to manually control you for a moment here and get you to actually work on this project. I know you've been working on that wheat farm, but given that the babbler literally knocked someone unconscious, this may take precedence. I don't even think I need that many building materials because there's probably still the 3. Yeah, there's still the 3 left over. So let's get this patched up so that someone like Cash doesn't. Luckily, you know, no deaths, but still. Gotta be careful about that kind of stuff. Alright, it's all fenced off. So Flathead. Mr. Flathead. I'm going to turn your jobs off right now. So he's supposed to be an executioner for our group. But, no offense, Flathead, doesn't really know his way around a weapon yet. He's brand spanking new. So I'm going to give him some very, very basic gear here. Resnick, it occurs to me I'm going to need to crank out some pants. Then we are going to mark down the armor that I'm giving. Well, no, I might not even mark down the armor that I'm giving you. But I will give you a polearm. We're also going to need leaf blades out of this guy. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I just canceled progress on a weapon. I meant to cancel the other ones and leave that there. But whatever. It's gone now, so no recovering that. So here's the leaf chopper. So Mr. Flathead, I'm going to have you head over here and do your executioning job on the just about dying, starving guy. Oh, Dig, you're being attacked by a howler. That's a big old no-no. Keepers. Green's pretty close by, so that's good. Alright, the dude's limping already. Oh, wow, he's quite hurt, actually. Delirious, you are actually in real armor. So, let's get you over here and fight. Donk. Pick him up. And Delirious and Silvershade, we're going to have you deposit these. Yeah, the moment I open up a little hole in my base here, we've got dudes wandering through, making a big old mess. I mean, look at Cash in here. He's moving at 1 mile an hour at best. 2 miles an hour. Not cool. Alright, Flathead. We wanted you to do some sacrificial stuffs. Now, I'm not even making ritual out of, Oh, come back. I'm not even making ritual out of, killing these guys. Because I don't care enough to make ritual out of it. They're enemies. I'm not going to make it fair. I'm just going to beat them up. Now, he is a particularly strong boss, essentially. So it's funny that we're just taking jabs at him. So he's starving and being beaten up. Just making sure that no one here is Illamite. I'll have you back up a little bit. Flathead can't even manage to hold that weapon proper. Gotta start from somewhere, right? Death by 1,000 cuts. I love it. Just dodging and weaving. Alright, so what else do I got going on? Flathead, let's stand over him. Make sure he dies. Swarm here. I'm going to check in on them while Flathead stands over them. So what do we... Whoa, I managed to queue her up, all going straight into a city. Into a trader. Just making sure there's no good stuff here or blueprints, I don't know. Nope. What was I here for? I was here for backpacks. So here's the police, so the backpack trader's on the other side. He's playing dead. Sorry, Voltena, I'm not going to give you... I'm just going to keep giving him meds so that he's like, I caught you stealing, and then I kill him again. Once our executioner can really wield the blade better, we'll be able to, like, actually chop them up. He's practicing. Oh, there's a backpack for everybody else but me. Problem with all these modded backpacks is they do push out the ability to find, you know, the ones you're actually looking for. So I found a small one for a combat person. I don't know if anyone in this squad... No, no one in the squad needs it at the moment. Let's check in with the barman and the general trader. No, definitely not. What about the bar? Robo pack. Well, I don't intend to tame any iron spiders, so it's not all that useful. Alright, last but not least. Alright, and that's the last wheat farm I had queued up. Leviathan. I'll just buy it now, because I'm going to need it eventually. Okay, Queenie. Let's have you followed. And we're going to have you go home. Yeah, it might be possible to pick up some backpacks in the Hive. Can't sell them anything, but I can buy stuff off them. Flathead, how's it going? Dude, where'd he go? Here he is. Should have locked that gate behind me. Get back here, dude. We're not done executing you. It's a very long process. Reminds me of that YouTube video, that ancient one, where the dude gets Murdered by a spoon. Alright, you know what, Flathead? It's pretty clear to me that you need some help. So, I'm going to find someone that has a Meito weapon. Here we go. Hollow. Or is there a better choice here? No. Alright, Mr. Hollow, coming over here. He's gonna help train you. He's gonna help train you on how to do this. Silver Shade, you're still holding the body? Yes, you are. Cookie. I know some of this stuff is not even smeltable, but I don't really care. I don't want it. Alright, Silver Shade, you can put him down. Or put down. And Delirious. We'll strip your guy as well. Well, most of it. Yes, I'm melting research. I know. Swarm's being targeted. Jay, you're working on the well. Good. Alright, Mr... Oh, Delirious, you can put him down too. So now they're naked, and if they keep wanting to fight me, they're going to die real fast. Alright, Mr. Hollow. Let's loot Voltana. He's gonna get mad. And now you're actually, you're hitting him for some serious damage. I'm gonna pick him up and bring him back in here. Alright, Queen. We're almost in that Hive village. Closing, locking. Hollow put him down. That's one way to do it. And starving. And we'll wait a bit longer. Maybe while we are at this, we will do the same to Lysias. I guess I did make a spectacle out of this after all. Oh, Lysias, or Lycus, whatever your name is. Let's have you not warp into the... So, taking a look, Raptor Talon, you want to become an army medic, so let's have you patch people up as practice. So, first aid will be your first priority. Quit going through the ground, dude. I'm gonna keep thinking you escaped. Alright, so he's playing dead. Let's give him meds and then try to take it. Oh, come on. Alright, that bled him out pretty good. Every time he catches me stealing, he, like, falls unconscious too quickly for me to even hurt him. I mean, I know he's crippled. Alright, well, at least with this one, I'm tired. I'm tired of playing with my food. we're going to just kill him. Get up or fight me. Don't just, like, lay there. Alright, here we go. Oh, no, he's dead now. Bye-bye. Voltena is dead. Next up, this dude's playing dead. Now, unfortunately, this one, we can't... Why are we feeding him? We can't execute him because he doesn't have an execute button. So we just have to chop him up this way or leave him to starve or something. So I say that Flathead, you need a lot more training before you're able to properly be our executioner, because that took an embarrassing amount of time. So we'll have you continue to train. You're sort of training your strength because you're wearing armor, but that's all right. I'm gonna put that armor away. Well, what we'll do is we'll have these guys, just in case there's wandering enemies, we'll have them grab weapons. So I'll mark them down for having said weapons. So, Flathead, where are you on my list? Weapon number 1 is Edge 2. Jar, same deal. Edge 2, Illamite, and Armadoc. Armadoc and Illamite. Good. And then Raptor here is going to be a ranger, so doesn't need a polearm. Alright, back to athletics training. They're not hurt enough for me to need to rest them up or anything. Alright, Queen's been waiting in this hive for a long time. Ooh, in fact, you know how we're hungry a little bit? Who's holding thorns? Hella. They're yelling at me, "Be gone, hiveless." I'm gonna make you yell something else. Please, no, sir. Don't finish us off. But I don't know why the hives would have that kind of accent. But I digress. What am I doing? I want to go into the general shop, see if they have any backpacks. Do not refuse my service, or I get a bit stabby. Oh, crossbeak sword. Oh, you know what? I chose not to add those in and not to know those. I know it's a little strange. Serrated greatsword, because these are I'll learn them anyway. These are other weapons modded in that I don't necessarily think are all that balanced, but I can learn it and not use it. That's not much of a problem. All right, well, they are definitely, absolutely 100% backpackless. So I'm going to be on my way. Now, Thorns has enough meat to sustain us. Oh, hello, little big thing. You got one hit. Good for you. Just clearly other beak fights. What is this, gorilla beaks? Nope, escape servant beaks. And they actually took it down. Kind of impressive. Escape servants usually don't win those kind of fights. So whatever happened, we probably just cremated them or something. I don't know. They walked away. Who knows? So Oz here. I guess I could put... Oh, Beast Trader on their way. I don't think there's any other beasts in the entire game that I'm going to add, but sure, doesn't hurt. Put some armor away. So I think maybe eventually I'll try to have Flathead wear the Grand Wizard stuff as an executioner or something like that. I don't know. I'll think about it. In terms of keepers, let's see who could use Masterwork armor. Delirious, you could use that Masterwork plate. And also the chest, by like a lot. And the helmet. Dang, you getting big old improvements. Now, of all of these guys, only Illamite is going to be wearing actual armor. The rest of them are all crafters. They're all non-combat, I should say. They're not necessarily crafters. They're just going to stay home. So, Delirious is now Masterwork, helmet, shirt, and armor. Just not pants. I also can give you an edge 2 weapon. That's a huge improvement for you, buddy. I don't have any edge 2 offhanders other than that ring mace. Who else can I set up? Orange Chaos. We'll have you get an edge 2 weapon. Pillar. Edge 2 weapon. And then I have one more, I think. Maybe it's sad for him to see all of his work get flushed constantly. So I also have one more, Louis, as well. Orange Chaos, Pillar, and Louis all getting edge 2s. Alright, let me mark that down. Orange Chaos, Pillar, and Louis. Done. Putting them to good use. I can't wait until my giant spreadsheet has a bunch of just happy check marks. Looks like these drills are not... Ooh, we are doing a really good job. The iron refineries are full up on iron. The drills are full up on iron. Or not full up on iron. We're keeping things moving. And steel is building up. Wunderbar. What do I want? Oh, Oburo. Yes. Oburo, you're going to be doing crossbow parts again. So I want you making rangers. And then when you don't have equipment for the rangers, you're going to be making the crossbow parts. When you don't have parts for the crossbow parts, which is hinges and spring steel, you're going to be making, I guess, spring steel. And then once we have a nice, healthy stockpile of spring steel, you'll be making hinges. Heresy, how is... I haven't checked on you in a while. Oh, you are making precursor stuff? What are you currently working on? Motors? You have 60 motors? Okay, let's stop that. We want skeletal muscles. Which needs presses. So, how many presses do we have built up? Alright, presses. skeletal muscles. Switch the order of that. So make presses to get the press for the skeletal muscles. Make skeletal muscles to get your robotic components. So the robotic components should be first. I really wish they were named. But alright, that's the correct order, and we have a nice healthy stockpile of motors now. A ridiculous amount. Alright, so we want to skirt around... Uh-oh. Who are you? Hotlongs. With just a bunch of goats for sale? No thanks. With this group, we don't want to be going into the fog. So, yes, I do realize that this is not... I guess it was a productive buying rice and animals, but not in terms of combat so much. But I do plan on picking big fights soon. That is a Rodamont promise. Taking a look at Phoenix here. Phoenix, you should be managing the wheat farm as well. Let's manage that right now. Oh, are you currently harvesting? You are. Alright, so this will help supplement the amount of food that we're going to need. Jay should be going crazy because there's still tons of other... Yeah, there's tons of other work jobs for him. There's this well down here that's just not done yet. I think what's happening is he's trying to get iron plates, but it's challenging because I use them so quickly. So if I turn off the steel refinery, I should be able to get some iron plates. Jay, just sit here for a sec. Orange Chaos. We're actually, you know what, Osgolo, let's have you help melt some of this down. So I only really need one set of armor. I don't need anything more than that. So anything specialist right now, I'm just going to melt. Because inevitably I'm going to make some more specialist. Oh, that was masterwork. What was that? Helmet? Yeah. Alright. And that's a lot of melting. Honey. Cookie. Or actually, no. What am I doing? Keepers. The keepers that are standing around here. Delirious. You don't need the helmet. Pillar. Louis. Nope. Louis, you kind of have the wrong helmet, but whatever. I'm going to let it pass. Orange Chaos. Nope. Wow, no one around here needs the helmet. We'll leave it in there. Doesn't hurt. Oh, wow, there's, okay, there's other armor in the other one. So that's also masterwork. This was masterwork. This was masterwork. And this is masterwork. Sweet. Jay, you should be able to get iron plate. Oh, there we are. Tons of iron plates. Just pausing that for a second. Let's see. Pillar. Delirious. Let's get you some pants. Mark them down. And now, according to me, you just need the backpack. Oh, no, you have a backpack. You just need a leaf blade. And then you're all set. 100%. What else is here? 2 helmets. Louis, you have the wrong helmet. I know this is masterwork, but I'd rather have the samurai. So let's mark that down. That's already marked. And then I've got... Oh, it's Beep's. Beep's turn. Awesome. Alright, food is definitely dwindling from that storage. Queen, you probably could be set to move. We're skirting around the coast, the Screeching Bandit coast, so we might run into some enemies. I mean, that happens, right? Alright, I'm going to have some guards, actually. What I should do is set up a guard post around here. Kind of in the heart, because I do... Pretty much, I constantly have enemies coming through and harassing me, and that's gets very annoying. Delirious, I said that all you needed was a leaf blade and you'd be all set, so let's get you that leaf blade. Alright, now you're all set. Sweet. Fully geared. Beep. What's going on with you, buddy? We've got Masterwork armor for you. It was long overdue. And according to my sheets, you're 100% Masterwork now, too. With the right backpack. Oh, look at you. Beep and Delirious. Decked to the nines. Alright, what do I have left? I've got one helmet. And... two helmets. I don't think I need samurai helmets anymore. Nope. I really don't. Oh, Illuminate needs one, but I already just made one. So let's actually take samurai helmets off of the queue here. We no longer need them. That's cool. Bit of a landmark. I'll double check my sheets after this episode's over. I know it's running a little late, a little long. Hope you all don't mind. I'll double check my math to make sure every single person on my spreadsheet has a helmet that's supposed to, etc., etc. But I think that might be the case. Because everybody else that currently doesn't have a helmet. Oh, I guess Seiko. You could use one of those ninja stealth helmets. But if not for those, I could give you a samurai, because they don't actually hurt your, And Talon. I'm going to have both Seiko and Talon take these samurai helmets, because they don't hurt, really the stats that they need. They don't make dodging or any of that, worse, necessarily. And if I can find specialty helmets at some point, I will. Seiko, you're also going to need a better leather vest. Man, a lot of gearing up this episode. So Talon and Seiko, I can mark helmets down for you is done. And that means I'm actually going to need one more samurai helmet. Alright, marking them as being done. Frenchie and Hella shows that you need better stuff. Yes, you do. And Queen, keep heading here. I could probably lighten Queen's carry weight a bit. Let's do that. Alright, she's now moving at 26, which is faster than Carpo. There we go. We're keeping them all together. Yep. Trying to get those animals home. Also, keeping them held so that I'm not violating the 20-person squad limit. Because if I put them down, I have more than 20 in one squad. Which is a hard, fast rule that I intend to abide by. Another thing I could possibly do is some more... So, this straw hat was the one... No, not straw hat. It's the goofy one. The basket hat. I might end up just crafting one. I know that sort of violates the rules, but, like, I'm only crafting one, right? So I'm going to repeat queue of that, and also... that. Make some bandanas. And then at the leather crafting bench, I wanted the drifter leather pants, but also maybe in chainmail here, making some plated drifter leathers to sort of compare and contrast the two. Resnick, could you cloth bench for just a minute here? It's pretty quick cranking these out. So the basket hat would be for Seiko, if I could get a masterwork one, because that adds to stealth. And yeah, I'm not supposed. It's not hiver styled, but I'm never, ever, ever going to be able to buy one. I'm never going to find a masterwork. They just won't exist. So instead of basically screwing them over until the end times, which I'm just going to bend the rules a little bit. Hope y'all don't mind. Alright, Jay, there's plenty of iron plates now for you to make use of for your construction, so go have at it. And let's turn on the steel again. Osgolo. Oh, swarm's being targeted. Not attacked yet. Osgolo, what was I doing with you? I forgot. Oh, these basket hats don't even have a strength quality. So that's clothing, not even armor. Sweet. Then I'm not breaking any rules. These specialist clothing, I can try to make masterworks. There's a lot of people that live at home that need the masterworks. And that would be the leather high vest. Yeah, I might also make the ninja rags if I knew how. I really don't know the blueprint. I'll have to go to the Great Library. So I'm also making bandanas, and that's for the crafters like Camel Spider who don't have one yet. Again, clothing, so not a big deal. Okay, so the wells are getting built, which will allow our athletics people to run around and train. Actually, the first well I think we built was the this farm well, which really helps Phoenix out. And it's raining, so we're actually not having to water at the moment, which is really cool. How's our buddy over here? He's wounded, but he's sort of healed up. Well, what I think I'm going to do is send in 3 guys to beat the snot out of him. And then what I'm trying to do is bring the queen home before the end of the episode, which is why it's going a little long. It's not a fair fight, but him and his kind beats up slaves every day. Unarmored, innocent slaves. So I don't really care if it's a fair fight. Doesn't need to be. So of the hands here, who needs bandanas? That might be the last... Oh, Slinky. Slinky needs one. That actually might be the last bandana that we need. So let's quit making... Oh, we already stopped making them. He's working on the leather vests. So all these crafters should also have masterwork leather vests as well, and masterwork armor rags, which we absolutely don't have yet, but we're working on it. Let's check back on our... I'll call them the beefy boys. Oh, you're awake. Beep is the strongest, yeah. Hey, Beep, if you want to, like, I don't know, spit on his body a little bit, I, like, wouldn't really mind. Alright, so the Queen and crew are super spread out. A bunch of them forgot to follow. But here we are. Everybody's coming home. And then we have the new bowl. And the Garu to add to our numbers here. Nice. How's my crabs leveling up? They're never going to be able to move fast, but they're teens now. They get stronger and stronger over time. Everyone's going for food. Angel, wow, somehow she's able to feed everybody. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I told every crafter to come over here. Like some giant reunion. Accidental reunion. Whoopsie. Alright, who's holding thorns? Hella. Alright, what I meant to do is have the animals go up here. Thorns, you're going to put your meat away. Perfect. Put them backpacks away. Some of us are going to need to heal up. We've got, like, limb damage, robotic limb damage, and the like. There's also the leaf blade. Let's not forget about that. And the rice that Blazer will be able to research. Alright, so if I go into tech, rice farming, hydroponic rice weed farming. There's not too many things left to research left in the game, and we just cracked into some of them. Alright guys, well that's all the time I have for this episode. Sorry it ran a little long, I just wanted to check more things off the list. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all next episode. If you have tips, tricks, feedback for me, drop me a line. If you're a patron of mine and would like a character named after yourself, let me know on Discord. If you are not yet a patron and would like to be, patreon.com/Radaman. Catch you all later. Adios.